For that, one more thing about how we read a mind. We size up any mind on two separate scales: how much it can do and how much it can feel. The doing draws blame. The feeling draws protection. A dog, like a baby, is almost pure feeling and almost no doing. It can suffer, but it can't be held responsible for anything, so it is impossible to blame. An adult human runs both scales at once. And the moment there's capacity to have done something, a second question opens under the sympathy, one a puppy never faces. What did they do? What did they choose? Couldn't they have handled this themselves? The adult isn't loved less. Their pain gets routed through a circuit that also weighs fault. The puppy's pain never does. The capable adult, just by looking capable, has quietly disqualified themselves from the one channel that asks no questions. You can watch this play out on people who have never heard any of it. Handed a moral dilemma, 46% of people said they'd save their own dog over a human stranger. In a national survey last year, 1 in 5 named a pet's death as the single most distressing loss of their life, and the prolonged grief that follows losing a dog came out statistically level with losing a friend or a sibling. In another study, people read identical reports of a beating and rated their distress. It fell in a clean order: infant first, then puppy, then adult dog, and the adult human dead last. The researchers' own conclusion wasn't that we love animals more. It was that the sorting runs on age and helplessness, not species, which is the whole thing in one line. None of this means the dog wins. In that same survey, 4 out of 5 people still named a human being as their hardest loss. The circuit can be hijacked. It doesn't switch sides. It's just that the circuit was tuned for a camp of a few dozen familiar faces, where nearly everyone who qualified as helpless was an actual infant. Now it runs in a world crowded with capable adults who've disqualified themselves, and the one creature still shaped exactly like the thing it was built to protect is asleep on your floor. So the grief you'll feel for that animal one day isn't a smaller, softer version of the grief you keep for people. It's the older one, the original circuit built for the utterly helpless, still doing the exact job it was made for. It was always going to be easier to sit up all night with the dog than with the capable adult who could actually tell you what's wrong. Not because the animal means more to you, because it never stopped qualifying as something to protect. And somewhere along the way, without deciding to, without ever being asked, the adult did.